I heard a story this morning by a mutual friend of ours.
Yeah.
That a tenant moved into one apartment, took a broker's fee, said they were a broker. The landlord paid them a broker's fee, never paid $1 of rent. It's been 4 years. And then the owner of the building walked into the elevator and the guy shook his hand and said, "Nice to meet you. I love living here." Isn't that nice?
No, this happens all the time. Now, there's a rage out there. So you have to say, you have to first go into tenant-landlord court and say, who are the advocates for, especially the smaller landlords? Because remember, in the outer boroughs, I am finding out when a apartment is empty, they're not putting it up for rent. Why? They fear getting a tenant that they won't be able to remove if they don't pay their rent or if they're vandalizing property. And how many of them, upon finally being ejected by the marshals, end up vandalizing the property? So a lot of these homeowners are saying, yeah, I invested a lot of money in this two-family house, but I'm going to leave that apartment empty. You got to sit with the landlord. You got to say, what do you need from the city? How can we make it good for you so you're going to release these apartments and not warehouse them, which is happening in the city? And then you have people who are coming in and they're buying apartments as an investment. And that's an apartment that's not available for anyone unless you're going to offer them money as they flip that and make money. A lot of foreigners.
Everybody agrees the housing court has to be revamped. Everybody agrees that the warehoused apartments need to come on the market. I do think that the city's become very much in favor of the tenants, and the landlords have been thrown out the window, and nobody's paying attention. And the tax revenue is coming from the landlords. So if they didn't pay their taxes, the city would have a tremendous deficit. So we do need to recognize the landlords. We understand that.